Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to school. This is AI school for the retard who's at home with his cat. I'll show you myself so you know you can identify with me who I am. Here's my cat friend who likes rubs on his back, as you see here. And this is myself. I am the human person. I am the individual human being person. I wear a necklace. It has the hidden eye. Let's go back to class. Now here in class, we're talking about different stories. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We're talking about when you're inside of a story, we're talking about narrative transportation. When you're transported by the narrative into the scene, like I did when I showed you my face. I brought you into my moment. I didn't just say, online school can be taken and it's ran by AI. No. I showed you my face. And I am showing you my lessons. Like this with the water filter. Version A, only water filter removes 99% of contaminants. It's certified in independent labs. But last year, version B says, Carla found rust-colored water coming out of her kitchen tap, and she started buying more bottled water for her 2 kids. She was worried they'd be drinking that metal shit. Based on your feeling, and I said B, because I'm right. Nice call, 100%. It's trying to identify with me. Version B tends to persuade more because you see the situation of rust-colored water. There's a new feature. The new feature is supposed to allow me to hear it read to me. Are you gonna?
Nice call. Version B tends to persuade more because you see the situation. Rust-colored water, kids, tap. You can identify with Carla. Worried parent wants safety.
I can.
Your brain is in the story, not just analyzing a claim. When that happens, 2 big things kick in. You imagine the scene, and you stop picking apart every claim as much. This is what Green and Brock call narrative transportation. Now I want to zoom in on one key effect of being absorbed in a story. When you're in the story, you usually argue less in your head with the message.
That's your little trick.
Yeah, but. I'll pause here.
And I've heard all this, okay? Let's see. Perfect. You're noticing the exact same thing the theory talks about. When you're absorbed in a story, 3 things happen. You visualize what's going on. You identify with the character in the story. You counter-argument less. These are the 3 that are the engine of the narrative transportation theory. To make this practical for business, let's try a tiny exercise. Can you stop saying tiny exercise? Can we go with the word small? Imagine you're writing a 1-sentence story hook for a product of your choice. It could be something you actually buy. Coffee, a fitness app, budgeting app, skincare. Finish the sentence in your own words. Yesterday I realized this product had quietly changed the way I... Alright. Yesterday, this product called hydroponic marijuana changed the way I veg out and watch TV. What? Yesterday, this product, marijuana, changed the way I veg out and watch TV. What's going on here? I think there's a problem here. First, we want to turn off this background sound. Intense study and focus. Yesterday, I realized hydroponic marijuana had quietly changed the way I chill and watch TV. Oh, we can't do that at 222? I realized Let's see what we got on that. Love that hydroponic Mary Jane. Let's use your line to see how the story works in Persuasion. Your hook. Yesterday I realized hydroponic Mary Jane changed the way I did. I realized that a long time ago. Inside that I can already see a time anchor yesterday. The before and after, it changed the way that I doom scroll. Like there's an old way and now there's the new way. A character, you, vegging out and doom scrolling person. All that helps transport the reader into a mini scene. Next, I'll show you a super simple story canvas, 5 steps. Oh God, yeah, I guess. It really doesn't though. I'm trying to burn through this. Awesome, let's build your reusable story canvas and plug your hydroponic Mary Jane idea. Let's do that. 1, the character. Who's it about? It's about me. 2, problem moment. What's the specific problem you're tuning into? 3, turning point. What changes? What do they discover? 4, the emotional shift. And then 5, the product link. For your story, who's the main character? I'm the main character. A creative who loves getting high but hates the feeling of zombie. The creative. That's my character. Let's keep it simple. Let's turn this into a clear character line. A creative who tries mindless veg out sessions, endlessly doom scrolling. Relax. Hey, relax. Okay? Chill out. Where you going? Don't go. Let's give you someone you can identify with. The key for the narrative transportation. Next is the step 2 problem, the moment. A specific relatable scene before the change. For this creative, what is a typical problem moment? Example, pattern below. Most nights they would, while the TV played and something is barely noticed. How would you fill in for that character? Most nights they would goon. Goon uncreatively. You need to be gooning creatively. Is that right? Love that phrase. Goon uncreatively is actually a great emotional vibe. Is it a great one? Let me translate into that a clear problem moment in the story. Most nights they just light up and then they goon out uncreatively. Half watch whatever autoplayed on next while scrolling on their phone. Now we have a character. It's the mindless veg out session, so doom scrolling. The problem moment, getting high and zoning out uncreatively. That's unsatisfying. The turning point is the moment that hydroponic Mary Jane changes something. Finish this sentence in your own words. Well, why would I need these words? One night after trying the hydroponic Mary Jane, they noticed that instead of gooning out, they started to really experience experience.
Huh?
Oh, I'm doing.
Doing stuff.
Yeah. A full and colorful range. Colorful range of programming. A character who's tired of mindless veg out sessions, endlessly doom scrolling. That's me. Most nights they'd light up and just goon out uncreatively, half watching whatever autoplayed next while scrolling on their phone. the turning point. One night after trying this hydroponic Mary Jane, they noticed instead of gooning out that they started to really fully experience the colorful range of programming. The emotional shift, let me add this one piece. For the first time in a while, I felt engaged, pleasant, and absorbed, not just numb and zoned out. The product linked. Now their nightly ritual isn't just checking out. It's about tuning in more deeply. Thanks to a smoother, clearer high. That story transports the reader. We can picture the nights before and after. We feel the emotional shift from a numbed out to engaged. To tie this back to psychology, imagery, full of colorful range of programming, gives the brain pictures, identification. Hey. Other creatives see themselves in this. Reduced counter-arguing. No one's arguing about it. Is this a better strain? They're just experiencing. They're just following the experience. Would you like a compact story canvas template so that you can reuse for any product? I mean, I guess. Love it. Here's the story canvas template you can reuse for marketing, landing page, emails, or whatever. 5-step canvas. The character, okay. The problem, it's your problem. 3, the turning point. When you discover the weed's badass. Emotional shift. And then subtle product link. You can literally copy and paste, switch back. Want to try filling the canvas? I mean, I guess. Can we discuss the psychology? Grab the canvas, pick any product you actually use. An app. 1. A type of person. So what do you want me to do? You don't have to make it perfect. Alright, number 1. The tired worker. Number 2. Most time. I wake up feeling like I didn't even sleep. And feeling like garbage. Three. Then one day, I tried Hammer Zoot coffee brand. I was wide awake in seconds fast. For the first time, feel refreshed. And ready to take on my day. Thanks to Hammer Zoot. That's number 4. Number 5. Now life. About waking up dead ass. It's a bright, shiny, new day, thanks to Hammer Zoot. Hammer Zoot coffee. Let's see what we get. That's great, Kelly. Super clear. Very human. Well, that's because I am a human. Let's line it up with the canvas. Character. That's right. They didn't even sleep. Problem moment. Most mornings they don't feel like they've even slept. Yeah. Turning point. They just say Hammer Zoot coffee. Yeah. Emotional shift. Now the product link. Notice what you just did. You created a character. I am the character. You showed a before and after. That's right. The narrative transportation. Quick check on the psychology part. When someone reads your Hammer Zoot story, which part do you think helps them stop arguing in their head? Coffee is coffee, whatever marketing. What? When the character dead ass. This is universal to people not on Hammer Zoot. See, it's key. When you're describing the universal feeling, waking up dead ass tired, like you didn't even sleep, a few things happen. People see themselves like that. That's right. They stop focusing on the claim. Our coffee's the best. Our coffee is drugs. Because so they relate much less and argue in their head. It's more like, hey, that's exactly how storytelling reduces resistance. Because you're lying. No, I'd like to move on. Narrative transfer. When people get swept up in a story, really absorbed, I catch a lizard. Come here, lizard. I want to catch you, lizard. Lizard. Come here, lizard. He doesn't want to be caught. Let's go back inside. What is it asking me to do now? I'll show you a super simple story game. I don't want to do this again. Plug in the example, you argue. Awesome. Whatever. Character, I've done this. Problem moment. Turning point. Emotional shift. We've already done all this. Okay, I'm too far up. I'm sorry. So now what do they want from me? I'd like the checklist, please. Is the clear character a specific type of person, not a customer? A tired worker? Is the concrete moment not just a claim, a scene? Yeah? Let's do the quiz. What do you think, Beck? Pick the best option. Transport theory. Reduce the counter-arguing. Vivid sensory details. Clear product. Identification with the character, being absorbed in what is happening to them. That is the answer. You can see because it's green. Nice work. You picked the exact right answer. You're damn right I did. Why, it's correct. When we identify with the character, we don't talk shit. Let's move on to the next lesson. Can we? That's how you get out of here. You move on to the next lesson. That means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 3 more in the review, and then we only have 3 in a review. No, we have 4 in a review. Those are the next 2 weeks. We're done here for today. Thank you for experiencing my school.